What's going on? Hope you're all doing well. So today we're going to test the Redmi Note 9S when it comes to gaming. Just a quick refresher, this phone uses Snapdragon 720G, which is slightly faster than the 730G, and the model that I have here comes with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of internal storage. So we're going to test out 6 to 7 games, and I was going to use Game Bench, but the software wasn't available during the time of recording. So if you want a separate gaming test using that application, just let me know in the comment section. With that said, let's start with our first game. This phone easily handles Asphalt 9. I never encountered stutters or lags, but there are parts where the FPS would dip to 40 FPS. But for the most part, it was an enjoyable experience.
Hush, that's enough, said the ruler. No suckers allowed to break bread or asunder. The daylight, lightning, and the thunder. Sun, moon, stars, and the hunger. Abundance in bundles. Blessings in troubles. Towers and tunnels, views and valleys. Wait.
Shadow Fight 3 is a one-on-one action game. Redmi Note 9 has easily handled the game, staying at 60 FPS for the entirety of the gameplay. Metal Madness is kinda like Twisted Metal but for Android. I understand if you don't know that game, as Twisted Metal was a game from 90s. I'm not sure if it's just the game, but the gameplay felt slower than what 60 FPS actually feels like. Overall, there were no stutters nor lags, and it was a good gaming experience. Blade and Soul is the latest one among the games that I have tested. Since it's a new game, optimization may not be on par with other games. However, Redmi Note 9s can play this game even at maximum settings. Yes, there are a few hiccups when you're mashing those skill triggers, but I rarely experience below 40 FPS. And by the way, it was the only game that made the phone really hot to the touch. Not warm, hot. Of course, we have PUBG. This game used to be the standard when it comes to benchmarks, but today even a mid-range phone can run it without any problem. With that said, I was playing at a stable 60 FPS. You can't have a gaming test without Call of Duty Mobile. With futuristic and slightly better graphics, COD is one of the most graphics intensive games right now. I have to say that there are times when the game drops frames and stutters. I feel like 4 GB RAM is partly the reason, but it's definitely more than playable when using this phone.
Airdrop has been delivered.
Lastly, we have Mobile Legends. There's a lot of settings to play around here, but as usual, we're going maxed out. For some reason, the game felt like it was running at 30 FPS. Make no mistake, this phone is capable of running the game at twice the frame rate, especially with the games we've been playing from the start of this video. I'm not sure why, but there were no stutters nor frame drops even after the fact. So that's all for today. Again, if you want to see a Game Bench version of this gaming test, give this video a thumbs up. Until the next one, stay safe.